Hello, I'd like to say thank you everyone for having me here today. My name is Bill Hodges, and I'm going to be here today to speak to you about motivation. Why did I select this particular topic? Because for me, I felt it most closely mirrored what I'm going to speak to you about: passion and love for something. And in this case, it is my love for sports. Yes, even though I have many disabilities, and now I'm in my later years, I feel I can motivate people to follow my lead. I learned the difference between love, passion, and need. I think we all need a job. Some of us may love our job, some of us may hate our job, but we all need a job. Now, passion, that's a whole different ball game. Because when it comes to passion, we are felt here. It's felt everywhere. We really, it's hard to understand and explain passion, but love and passion is a feeling that you have. And when it comes to sports, for me, that's my passion. I need my job, or I needed my job when I was working, but I I have a passion for sports. As I said, I'm 77 years old, and I never get tired of sports. No way. I'm coaching semi-pro football even at this point in time. I've been doing it now for the last 5 years. I got one championship under my belt. I almost had a second one last year, but we lost out in the final game of the season after an undefeated season. We lost one game, and that was the championship game. So we're back at it again this year to try to push our way through another season and see if we can get that second ring this season. Yeah, that's beside the point. A little bit off the subject there, but excuse me. The thing that I'm trying to get across to everyone is that we are all motivated and we are all pushed towards something. In my case, I look at other older people like myself who have the problems that I have, that health problems, the age problems, related problems. And I know a lot of those people are just sitting back there in a rocking chair watching television on the porch, drinking a beer, and just waiting for their time. Not me. No, 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 no. I myself, I am going to push it right up to the very end until the man upstairs says it's time for me to go, but I'm not going to give up. That's why I'm taking college courses right now and in a difficult field, forensics, because I want this here mind of mine to keep functioning, keep pushing, keep working. I want to get it over that line. Why am I doing sports? Why am I coaching sports? Same reason. I want this body of mine. Maybe though it may not be able to do the things I did 20 years ago, even 10 years ago, I want it still to be able to keep me going, keep pushing me along. And that's why there's a passion and a love for me for sports, because sports does that. I know people may wonder why is he so motivated to it? Well, as I got out of high school back in the 60s, I graduated from high school. I got me a minor league baseball contract right out of high school. I was going to be playing for the Toledo Mud Hens for the Detroit Tiger organization in Toledo. And I played part of the season there. And then this little thing that was going on at the time was called Vietnam. I had to go off on vacation there for a couple of years. So I spent a couple of tours in Vietnam in the Marine Corps. And when I got back, it had more or less ended my career as a professional athlete. I did not have the same abilities or drive really that I had when I went into the military. So I stayed in the military a little longer. But the good thing about it was I still was able to stay with my love, my passion. And that was I was able to coach little league sports in baseball, soccer, and football. I was able to play sports and on the military teams in the Air Force. I was a pitcher in baseball, and also I played football. In the Marine Corps, I played football in Virginia for the Marine Corps. So I was able to continue my sports career there, not like I wanted to, but it was there anyway. So now the only way I can see now that I can keep this body of mine going, and that is to force myself at 77 years old to continually trying to overwhelm my body and motivate others to be the best they can, to be the best that they can in a sport that I love. I'm out there every day talking with these young men that I coach to try to get them to get back into college, whatever it takes to keep that passion going. Don't give it up. My life would certainly not be the same if it had not been for sports. I don't think I would have had the motivation to keep pushing myself to continue with life the way it is had it not been for sports. But because of sports, I have something that I can keep going for. So to finish off, let me just say, people, I know you may not, everyone loves sports the way I do. They may not have the passion for sports the way I do. They may not be motivated towards sports the way I am. Yet, I think each and every one of us, you, and me, we all have something that we love and care about and are motivated about. Let me say it again, motivated about, that can always keep us going. And that's all I ask you to do, people, is think about the word motivation and motivated. Be motivated to continue in whatever endeavor that you may continue and want to be a member of. So I'd like to close and say thank you for having me here, for allowing me to get this off of my heart. Let me be able to expound upon my feelings the way I have. Thank you very much, people. Bye.